Hello, darlings. How are you? Hi, Facebook. I don't have that streaming thing happening today. So we've got Facebook here. We've got our Zoom beloveds here. How are you? Let me know you're here in the chat. Hi, Katie in Tennessee. Hi, welcome to Magic Monday. Hi, Janai or Yanai. Happy Magic Monday. Hi, Allison. Hi, Sakura in Pennsylvania. Dawn in Denver. Atlanta tuning in. Margaret. Tay in Oregon. Crystal in Mount Joy, Pennsylvania. Rebecca in Seattle, Serafina, oh wait, okay, now it's going too fast. Shannon in Maine, Bonnie, hi Jane. Hi Anita, hi Ashley and Jean. Hi Myrnus in North Carolina drinking Aquarius, Amy in North Carolina as well, Brianna, hi. Let us know where you're zooming in from or where you're tuning in from and what you're sipping. Welcome to Magic Monday. It is the first Magic Monday of February. So we made it through January. Whew, that was a thing. And now we find ourselves in February of 2025. And there's all sorts of stuff happening in the world, but the thing that we can count on the most is how we are focused on what's happening within ourselves and how we can become more resilient, more magical, and more high vibe in the world, and focus on the things that we can control, which are the things that, and how we respond to the cues of existence that are happening out there. So Jean, yes, we can definitely talk about that after we do the Magic Monday ritual. I have a lot to say about that because natural flavors for a lot of companies that aren't as focused on purity as us can mean a lot of things, but we are all organic compliant. And so we focus on alcohol-based organic extracts of fruits and flowers. Yeah, so if you're Nestle, natural flavors means one thing. If you're Magic Hour, it means another. And so that's why focusing on buying teas from companies you trust and founders who actually make the products, it's a good thing. Okay, so here we are. It is Magic Monday. So tonight what we're going to do is we're going to do our tea ceremony, our mindfulness practice. Then we're going to do the weekly reading. And then we're going to do a giveaway. Tonight's giveaway is worth sticking around for. It is pretty spectacular and there's a lot to talk about with it. And so the theme this year at Magic Hour is angel vibrations, flower frequencies, using teas, flowers, herbs to literally raise your vibration. What that does is that allows us to see more possibility. It allows us to be more insightful. It allows us to have stronger intuition, to know that we can rise above the fray and all the white noise and all the noise that's in the world, because the world is noisy. And a teacher used to tell me all the time, what's bad for the world is good for your practice. So if there's a lot happening out in the world that seems chaotic, it's really important that we go within and have a mindfulness practice. Mindfulness has been proven to really relax the body, mind, and spirit. It's been proven to have health benefits for blood pressure and stress and all of that. And so my wish is that I can help you get into the habit of taking a cup of tea into a mindfulness ritual on a daily basis, with or without me. So we're going to set the tone this Monday. Okay, here we go. I am going to move over to my tea ceremony area here, and we will go ahead and get started. Okay, all right. So I always say have a little space that's just your own, right? So if you've got a space, if you don't have a room, I have a room here that is my tea ceremony room, but in my house, I don't have this much space. This is my office. So at my house, what I do is I have a tray, and I have a little tray like this, and this is my space. I have a little altar space, and it's got my tea set up and everything. So tonight, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna be steeping this month's Angel Aid flower frequency tea, which is a papaya rose oolong. And I hope you will make your tea and follow along and enjoy the time. Allow yourself just to rest into the moment. Allow yourself to relax. Allow yourself to not worry about anything that happened today. Let's let ourselves just sort of rest in the moment. Give yourself a moment of reprieve, a moment of relief. We can listen to a little bit of sound. Ground into our root chakra. Let ourselves become present to our breath. Let ourselves become present to the energy around us and within us. Allow ourselves to open our minds and our hearts to all that is good and right and creative in the world, all that is pleasurable, all that connects us and not divides us, all that is precious and true and constant. And those are the things that we all have in common: love, creativity, joy, wonder, all of the positive attributes and virtues of humanity. So as you sit here feeling your breath, try to just settle in, close your eyes, allow yourself to not be focused on the screen or on the chat. Allow yourself to focus in and feel what it feels like to sit and be held by gravity, and by the chair, wherever you find yourself sitting or standing. Allow yourself now to breathe deeply into your belly, expanding your chest, really pulling in that nurturing oxygen to replenish all your organs, your cells, to feed and regenerate your cellular structure in your body. Now breathe in, feel yourself expand your heart, allowing the oxygen to fill your chest with a beautiful green emerald light, allowing that heart chakra energy to regenerate and replenish your body with the breath and exhale. Now allow yourself to breathe in one more time. And as you breathe in this time, I want you to tense up every muscle in your body. I want you to tense up your hands, tense up your feet. Inhale and just tense everything up, tense everything up, tense everything up, tense everything up really, really, really tight. And as you exhale, relax it all. Allow the blood to flow. Allow the possibility to flow. Allow your muscles to relax. Feeling what it feels like to tense up and then to release. Allowing the tensions of the day, the stressors of the Monday to-do list, the activities of the day to simply leave you, allowing you now to rest in this moment with your tea family, allowing yourself to rest in your body, giving yourself a moment of self-love, self-care, self-reflection, self-containment, and equanimity. There's nowhere to go, there's nothing to do, there's no one to see. All that's required in this moment is that you breathe and feel what it feels like to be alive in your body right now, in this precious moment in time. Now take a couple breaths just settling in. You can move your hips a little, move your spine a little, get yourself into a state of relaxation, into a state of grace. And now take your tea. And with your bottom hand, put it under the cup, and with your left hand, put it under the cup, and with your right hand, put it around the cup. And simply sit in a moment of reverence, gazing at your tea, gazing at the color, gazing at the cup, and now observe the circular shape of the cup. You can trace it with your finger, you can simply look at it and appreciate it. And that is the circular nature of your soul, the infinite nature of your soul. And while your body might have aches and pains, your soul will live forever, and it's part of the divine connection we have to creation and to infinity. And in tea ceremony, the cup and the circular visualization is to remind you that there is no beginning, middle, or end of you. You are part of the infinite. How precious that is. And now turn your cup 3 times to the right. With the first one, name a gratitude. I am grateful for this tea. The second turn, name a second gratitude. I am grateful for this moment in time. And with the third turn, name a third gratitude. I am grateful for you. So now slowly sip a few sips of your tea, allowing yourself just to bring in the energy of gratitude, the energy of presence, the energy of grace, the energy of nature, who is giving you all this nurturing through this beautiful cup of blessed tea. And just allow yourself to relax for just a few moments. I'll play a little bit of sound to help you raise your vibration, soothe your mind. Let me grab my little Egyptian rattle. Just let us all kind of clean the energy of our energy field. If we got frustrated or felt fear or got scared today, or we looked at the news and panicked, I'm just going to give us a little car wash of our energy field, and then we'll finish with the Tibetan bells. Sound cleans the energy field around you, so does incense. So if you want to hum, if you want to sing, if you are feeling stressed, you can take a few deep breaths, hold them for 4, and then exhale for 8. All the little things you can do to regain composure and equanimity and balance in your life with a cup of tea, so that you're resilient and that you continue to be a light worker no matter what's happening in the culture at the time, there will always be duality, there will always be opinions, there will always be all the stuff. But where you need to be focused is on keeping yourself well, keeping yourself in balance, keeping yourself in a state of a grace, and remembering that you have that choice at any moment of the day. Sometimes when I'm getting sucked into the undercurrent of negativity, I will turn on some Leon Bridges and I'll blast it and I'll start dancing around and it changes everything. Or I'll play my sound bowls, or I'll make a cup of tea and pray, or I'll reset my altar, cut some fresh flowers, put a drop of essential oil in my hands and inhale it and focus on gratitude and being grateful. So wonderful. Okay, so hi, all right. Wow, there's a lot of you tonight. That's great. Yeah. Oh, I love it. So Donna's word for February is possibilities for her journaling practice. Our corporation is Infinite Possibilities, Inc. Because there are infinite possibilities with tea, and there are infinite possibilities in any moment. We can choose. If we can choose, if we're empowering ourselves and giving ourselves the relaxation to remember it's our choice. Yeah. The new T is 2222. There's 4 twos. Angel numbers can be 3 or 4. I might make the 333 just 3 threes. I don't know. There's so many options. There's infinite possibilities, right? Mark, I could see that. The magician likes the high priestess tea. I could see that. So let's do our reading, and then we're going to pull a tarot card, and then we'll pull an angel card. Then we'll do our giveaway, and then we will be reset and replenished and ready to take on our week. I read today that Jupiter has been retrograde. So you hear about Mercury retrograde a lot, but Jupiter's my planet. It rules Sagittarius, and I am super Sag. So I noticed today I started feeling more positive energy, and I started feeling the ability to kind of like roll with more stuff and have more capacity. And then I read that Jupiter went direct, I think yesterday or today. So I'm feeling, oh yeah, you know what? The 222 is, I'm in love with it. So, and papaya and rose, I never combined the two together. It's amazing. Anyway, if I do say so myself, it's just nature. I'm just putting the stuff together. Okay. So, okay, well, the card for this week is Beyond Illusion. What a great card to be getting for the 222 month as well. We're in February of, the year. So what I see when I look at this card is I see the crown chakra opening up and the third eye uniting with it. I see there being, and this was the meditation I had yesterday in I have an infrared sauna, and I almost die when I'm in there, and then I have euphoria. So right when I received the euphoria, it was about minute 25 at 150 degrees. I was like, but what I got was your beliefs will really, if you want to know what you're believing, you look around at your life and look at your beliefs have formed around you in action. So if you believe in beauty, you'll create beauty around you. If you don't see beauty around you, it's time to declutter, it's time to reset, it's time to do all of that. So all of those things. So what you want to do is you want to look around you and see where your past beliefs that you might not want to subscribe to anymore are present around you. So if you are disorganized, I hear a lot of people saying, I'm ADHD. Guess what? I'm ADHD, like diagnosed. And yes, there's a lot of unfinished projects around me. But what I like to do is say, is that going to control me? Let me clear up my environment to show me a more organized way, then I will believe I'm more organized, right? And I'm not at the mercy of my neurodivergence, but I'm the result of its gifts. So what you want to do is you want to move beyond illusion in a belief structure that you don't any longer want to like shape your life. You want to say, okay, am I believing that I'm abundant? If I am, why don't I go outside and find a flower to put in a little vase next to my on my nightstand? Why don't I put out my good dishes for dinner? If I'm believing I'm abundant, why don't I celebrate abundance more in my day-to-day and the tiny things? If I'm believing that I'm worth love, why am I, not hugging my husband more? Why am I not telling people I love them more? Okay, so you want to be looking around at what's happening in your life and move above the illusion that it's your reality and get above it and go, how do I recreate my reality around me now? So if I'm thinking I have too much to do, maybe I should take some of those projects off my desk. If I'm thinking that I am out of shape, maybe I should wear something that makes me feel a little more sassy and in shape, and then I might be more motivated to get to the gym. So really move beyond the illusion of what's around you and look at what it's telling you about your belief structure, and then fix it. Just go about fixing it. You're in charge. Ooh. This angel, this just jumped out of my little fish bowl, like a little fishy, and it's light. So light energy is beyond illusion. The light of the sun, the light of your heart, the light of consciousness, the light of your good deeds, the light of your loving and kind words, to yourself in the mirror, the light that you share of your gifts and creativity. So beyond illusion, there is light. And so focusing on that and ensuring that you're executing a plan to have your life reflect back the highest, brightest aspects of your true nature. That's gonna help you win. That's gonna help you be joyful in the moment now. I'm hearing a lot of complaints of people who don't agree with what's going on in the world. And I can tell you, I don't agree. But can you accept it? As my teacher Greg says, can you accept what's happening without agreeing to it? That will allow you to be more free. So extracting yourself from the drama and learning to be equanimous. Pretend you're like a Buddha. Get your cup of tea, create an environment you're pleased with, and love people around you, tell them you love them, love yourself, take care of your body, and focus on moving into the light, okay? That's a damn good reading for this week, I would say. Okay, so is it giveaway time? All right, yay! Okay, so what is going on this month at Magic Hour? Hopefully we have no more broken teapots. And we are definitely not shipping a big glass teapot ever again to you guys for the subscription. But truth be told, out of I think 1,100 or 1,200 teapots, we had 75 broken. Not a good number, but not the worst number. We could have had 11 or 1,200 broken. So just saying, focusing on the light, not the crappiness that was. So hopefully you guys are all getting your teapots. So this month we have this gorgeous tea strainer that if FedEx and UPS can break this and shatter this, then we'll have to all give them an award for, I don't know. But I don't think you can break this by tossing it around, but this is a beautiful rose quartz, handmade. This is the monthly gift this month. Isn't it cute? It's so pretty. So we're really focused on the twin souls of this month. What is February? It's Valentine's Day, and it's all about soulmate and twin souls. So we've got the angel number 2222 this month. Ooh, And my son's girlfriend is the one designing these now. She's so darling. She works for Magic Hour now, Juliana. And then this is the papaya rose high vibration, beautiful tea for this month's box. So this is tonight's giveaway. Now, if you are already a member and you don't want this, if you get picked tonight, if you're already a member and you don't want this, there's an option for you, and that is a lot of you guys are asking for the 1111 refill. That has been a massive hit, and so if you guys don't want this, the other option is the refill of, glad that wasn't glass, the refill of the Seraphim Dream Tea, which is that gorgeous 1111. And so look at this gorgeous refill pouch. So if you already are a member and you win tonight and you don't want to get the membership tea, then you can pick the refill of 1111, because I know a lot of you guys are asking for it, and it should be on the website. If Thomas is on this call, Thomas, can you check? The package is so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. I love it all. I love angels. I've been talking and working with my angels since I was a little girl. And so I'm coming out of the closet. I'm coming out of the angel closet and letting you guys all know that angels are how I do everything. They help me create Magic Hour. They help me create these blends. I literally channeled them all. They're coming out beautiful and exceptional. And anyway, the blends are all amazing. So, okay, let's go ahead and do our giveaway. I'm going to pick someone on Zoom, and thank you, Morticia. I'm really happy with the packaging. I designed these almost 2 years ago, and last year they weren't ready. This year they came through totally done. All the formulas just went boop, and I wrote them all down, and literally the first version of them was almost perfect. It was like crazy. And so the winner is Edith S. Edith S, where are you, darling face? Are you here? Let us know you're here in the chat. Yes, you won, honey. Oh, good. Okay, well, Edith, you won. Hopefully next week we will have you synced back into this. I don't know how to do the software, and Ashley's birthday is today, and so she's not at work. She's off playing with her darling husband, and so we will have this fixed by next week. So you guys, remember, Magic Monday is the start of your week. You can take this high vibe energy, you can bring it into every moment simply by remembering to stop, breathe, and really take a cup of tea in love, prayer, compassion and kindness towards yourself, and really focus on that. Okay, so I will stick around if anybody has questions. Somebody had a question on Facebook, so we're done. So you guys are free if you don't want to stay for more Magic Monday. Thanks, Lisa. You guys, love you all. Next Monday, I will be here. The following Monday, I might be traveling, but next Monday, I will see you. Okay, so quick question. Someone had a question about natural flavors. Okay, so there's a blanket term that the FDA has you call natural flavors, all right? Sometimes I use the blanket term to keep what extracts I'm using secret, because all other tea companies tend to copy. When I had my grocery store tea brand, I mean, it's very flattering when Celestial Seasonings copies your flavor profiles, but it's kind of a pain. And I'm a little, I like to be an original. But so when I use natural flavor extracts, they are alcohol extracted. So we use ethyl alcohol, it's certified organic, and we'll basically extract or distill a fruit or a flower, or we'll use an essential oil or a spice extract. But we use organic, compliant, natural flavors. What that means is that they're certified, or they're certifiable organic, meaning they're pure. So they're from pure sources. There's no propylene glycol. I will never use a flavor with propylene glycol in them, even though we would be allowed to under the natural flavor blanket. I have even written a whole chapter in my first book, Life by the Cup, about this. I think propylene glycol is crap. I think it's bad for you. It's a proven endocrine disruptor. It's used as antifreeze. A lot of companies use it as a emulsifying agent and a spreading agent in their natural flavors. I don't agree with it, and I don't use it. I use alcohol-based extracts, or I use essential oils. So I'm a purist. If I'm not willing to drink it or feed it to my daughter, I would never, ever, ever create a product that I sell and that has any of that in it. Unless I'm okay with propylene glycol, I would never do that. I would never sell it to you. So I don't use that. So natural flavors for other companies can be a blanket term that is not great. But they don't have the integrity we have. I've been an active organic resource and purveyor and importer for over 25 years, and I believe very much in organic and natural essential oils, extracts, and pure ingredients. And I won't touch the stuff myself. I would never, ever, ever make a product with it for you. Yeah, and like Edith said, our bodies know. Like if you drink something that's not pure, you know it. You have a body intelligence, and you really want to trust your body and focus on that. So yeah, so I'm a stickler about it. And if you guys have any questions about it, like we have information on our website. We wrote a big blog about it yesterday. It was on our email. I'm very passionate about this. Mark, I see that you raised your hand. I'm not sure what your question is. If you could put it in the chat, that would be fantastico. So are there any other, are essential oils specifically stated? So Joy, what I will do is I'll say like, I will say like, typically I'll use like a bergamot essential oil. I don't use essential oils that aren't safe to drink. So you don't want to use a lot of essential oils internally. I only will use in very small, like 1% or less. I do use essential oil of bergamot in our Earl Greys. I use like an orange essential oil in some of the teas. But yeah, like I don't use like essential oils. Like I wouldn't use like a clove essential oil necessarily, because it can be a little bit too hot. I wouldn't use. Sometimes I'll use a touch of cinnamon, but it's way less percentage than if it's an alcohol extracted flavor base. And so what happens in the blending process is once the alcohol burns off in the blending machine, because you can smell it, it all burns off and it dissipates. Then what's left, it's like cooking with wine. What you get is the flavor, and the alcohol burns off or dries out of it when it's drying. So that's why I like to use alcohol based instead. It's much cleaner. I use a lot of honey, Donna. I'm the wrong person to ask. I use a lot of honey. I go through one of those jars of moonflower honey every week at least, and so I have to refill that jar. I'm a honey fanatic. Do I have anything with licorice root? I do. There's licorice root in some of the, I think not the magician. I think I put it in High Priestess. It's in a few things. If you go on the website and you search licorice root, it should bring up the teas that have it. And that would be fantastic. Yeah, I'm a honey girl. Are you going to create an Egyptian Isis tea? Absolutely. I'm working on it, Mark. I'm heading back to Egypt at the end of, March 18th, and I will have it done by then, and I'll have it for, hopefully for all of you guys by then. Yes, agreed, Elena. Licorice can raise blood pressure if you drink it all day. Licorice in smaller doses is actually really healthy for you, but if you're not moderate, it can be bad for you, just like everything. It is good for digestion. My favorite sleepy time tea, personally, right now, I'm hooked on Venus. Venus is our beauty sleep tea. I have it right here, and this one is all nervines, and I use this one because it just, for me, I'm getting up, I'm doing that 2 to 2:30 p.m. thing where I'm like waking up with a million things on my mind, and then what I do is I write them down in my journal. But when I drink this, I tend to not stay awake. Like if I have to get up and pee or whatever, you know, it's normal in the middle of the night. But when I drink this strong, before I go to sleep, what happens is I tend to go right back to bed. So I've been doing much more Venus, and I tend to switch around between Venus, Child's Pose, Aquamarine Dream, and Lucid Dreams. It's really dependent on what jars are empty at my house. Right now, there's only everything's gone. Oh, we just got a refill pouch of Child's Pose. So tonight it'll either be Child's Pose or Venus, but I've been drinking a ton of Venus. So any other questions? The flavor notes of Venus, this is passion flower, it's chamomile, it's tulsi, it's ashwagandha, it's all nervines and adaptogens. I use a touch of mango extract, so it's got a light fruit note, but it's very sweet, like gentle and herbaceous. Yeah, my husband loves Venus too, Suzanne. Or Melissa, yeah. So any boosts coming this year? Yes, Kathy. We are gonna have like 8 boosts this year. I'm just a little behind right now. The broken teapots didn't help. But yeah, we have some new boosts coming this year, which are really fun and exciting, and working on those. And yeah, this year couldn't be a more exciting year. I just have to, now that Jupiter's direct, I'm hoping to get more of it done. And I'm working on, Deborah, the tea boosts are the powders. We have a butterfly pea flower that everyone's raving about, makes their skin so beautiful. And I mean, I drink it almost every day, and I'm noticing a big difference with my skin, and a lot of people are. Then we have a hydration one, which is passion fruit powder, watermelon powder, a little pink Himalayan salt. It's super good. That one I've been adding to my iced matchas. It's divine. But yeah, the boosts are powdered freeze-dried teas that you can add, and they boost your, it's really good. Any more coconut in the works? I have a coconut oil coming out for skin, but not another coconut tea yet. More Gaiwans, okay. Okay, good. All right, any other questions, guys? Tea school, yes. We are shooting your tea schools over the next couple weeks. We're gonna make them videos that you can follow along with slides, because normally I do them just me on screen talking, and then trying to do it all and make the teas and stuff. So what we're doing instead is we're shooting them with me talking over a slide, where you'll still see me and I'll jump in and I'll be showing you how to do stuff, but we're going to be a little bit more organized. Thomas is heading that up on the Thinkific platform, and that is really helpful. Jean, I don't know about gabapentin with the lucid dreams. I don't know, because I know that gabapentin is for nerve pain, but lucid dreams is tulsi and turmeric and spices with ginger. I'm not sure there's any issues with that. You might want to check that. I'm not quite certain. There should be 11% off on all refill pouches for club members. Yes, if you're a connoisseurs club. Yes, Judy, you can order the February membership all the way to the end of the month. Ooh, Julie, I love that idea. Hydration with Queen of Tropics. That sounds super good. And Allison, yeah. Will more teas come out with the, the mini apothecary jars? Yes. We're just juggling, you know, there's 25 of us, maybe 28 of us now with the tea salon. We launched our afternoon tea this weekend at the tea salon, so that took a lot of love and focus and energy. So now we'll be focused on product development again, and the minis are super cute, I know. And then when you get the refill pouches, we're doing the normal size so that you can refill the mini over and over again with one pouch. It's just too hard to print all sorts of pouches and all sorts of labels. It's so much to manage. If you guys saw our warehouse and all the labels we have, you guys would freak out. It's a lot to keep track of. Oh my God. So the salon is located in Ojai, California, and it is gorgeous. And I hope you guys can come and visit us soon. It's really magical and special. And Allison, yes, tea school, we are working on it. I promise. It's literally getting me to sit down for a full day and to videotape them all for you, and they are on the schedule. So you will get tea school again, I absolutely promise. Victoria did, oh, Victoria came to the afternoon tea. Thank you. I'm so glad. Yeah, Allison, we will be shooting all 4 of the last 2, and we marked them as sold out so no one else would buy them and complain we haven't started teaching them yet. We're gonna put them all up, and then you guys will have access to all of them instead of us trying to explain over and over again why they're not up yet, because there's only one me and there are 200,000 yous in our email and in our community. And so it's hard for me to be like everywhere all at once. But what we're doing is we're going to be compassionate to me this year instead of me working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. And we're going to shoot them really well so that you guys have access to them all the time. And it's not me trying to do everything live, because that's not sustainable for me, because I have a daughter and she's 15 and I do want Sundays with her. So, all right, you guys, I love you, I love you, I love you, and I love the butter tea. Thank you, Kathy, for bringing that up. It's okay, Haley. I mean, you guys are human, we're human, and I gotta be able to replicate myself by not being live on every tea school. I wanna record it so you guys have it. Okay, bye, I love you. I'm gonna go have dinner with my family. Okay, you're all the best. Mwah. I love you, I love you. Thank you, guys. Okay, bye, guys. I love you. Take care.